You wanted to charge, didn't you?
We should have cancelled the refunds and then they still both be ours, wouldn't they?
It looks like I'm on now.
That's just how he said.
Am I here?
Funny. Go with me. It's only there.
Could be. Don't know. Let's turn. Oh. Let's turn it down. There you go. That's just off. It's just hit and miss, I'm afraid, ladies and jelly spoons. So if you are watching, this is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife, and this is Meetup Monday. I'm on the big camera today, and I thought it was going to be easy because I tested it earlier, and it worked perfectly. I'm just a bit light, I think. Let's take it down a bunch.
Too tall.
Balcony banter.
I touched something and it froze again, they said. No, I think it's freezing every few seconds. I don't know why. But anyway, if you can hear me, give us a thumbs up.
If not, we're going.
You mean this one?
This one, yeah. It is working. It is working. Right, Liddles and Jelly Spoons. So, let me just say thank you very much for being patient. And we're here on El Habli, and the place is rammed. And we've only got one guy serving. So he's running around like a BAF, Blue House Fly. And, but we managed to get a beer in. There he is. Doing a good job. Jose. Is it Jose? I hope it is. Anyway, we're here with some friends, but if I turn the camera around, obviously it's going to go off again, isn't it?
Yeah,
So I'm going to do it anyway, sod it. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just say thank you very much. And I just want to say thank you to Craig for money for the meter. It worked, my friend. You put in £2 for the meter, and it worked.
That's about €1.60.
I know. So, at least it's not raining. No, it's been a lovely couple of days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So Friday it was chucking it down. And this is your microphone, by the way. Just leave it there in the middle of you. It should be all right.
And through the night it was when it's Saturday morning.
Yeah. Oh, I don't see Saturday morning, so.
No, but we heard it in the night.
Yeah. I just leave it pointing towards you. It's the easiest.
Just leave it.
Just leave it. But you know who it is, don't you? Stephen and Sandra from Canarias.
Hi guys. Again. 11 months ago.
Yeah.
Did it go off? No, it didn't go off. Good.
11
So,
months ago.
was it 11 months
Yeah.
since you were here?
That's March.
Jeez. They haven't been here for the 11 months. They were here. Yeah, were we downstairs one time?
Now, this is here.
We were up here.
Yeah, because you was waiting for us to come on the bus.
Right, yeah. Well, the first time I met you guys was, let's do this.
At Temple Bar
Yeah,
with, what's it in his birth? No,
we don't mention his name anymore.
Yeah, make sure it's very
There you go.
Oh, that kid.
So I'm going to bring my beer here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, have you sorted out there, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Without you. Again.
There we go, ladies and jelly spoons. So you don't look up there, you're looking here,
I know that.
because this is the thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Stephen from Kidderminster again, and he comes quite often, and he's been having a bit of problems with his. I'll just clip this on you, Jelly. There you go.
With accommodation.
With his accommodation. So, if anybody's got an apartment from tomorrow on to the 19th,
To the 2nd of March.
2nd of March, let us know. Let us know. Leave a comment. I've got one. So we finally got the camera working. I think it just needs to sort of like push a little bit through, and then it sort of like jiggles up and all that. And I've moved the Wi-Fi, but it's all right. And a lot of people just put a phone on and that's it. But you know me, I like doing the other stuff. You know, I like having so nice pictures. I mean, you don't get a picture like that
Not very often.
on a phone, do you? You don't get a picture like that on a phone, do you? Hey, well, there you go. So we're on a 12mm lens now. And let's see what you guys are saying as you tell us the story of the apartment.
Oh, the apartment.
Yeah.
Well, well, the first time we arrived was on the 31st.
31st of January.
Yes, 31st of January. And the person who was supposed to be rented accommodation messaged me 5 days before I was due to come out. He said, he can't pick me up at the airport. He's going on the skiing holiday.
Up to the Tady.
No, he went skiing holiday with his partner. And they went off skiing. So then I have to phone somebody else in Canarias to come pick me up with the friends. So I phoned them, come and pick me up. Anyway, the next day, the apartment bloke comes out and says, everything all right? I said, no. I started the tap in the kitchen sink, no, bathroom sink, that moved. I thought that's a good start.
Leaking as well.
The shower head, what normally goes on the wall,
Yeah.
the bracket where you put the shower head into, that was broke, you see.
Oh dear.
There's 2 things in the bathroom so far.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we go in then to the kitchen, there's a cupboard door hanging off.
Hanging off.
Hanging off.
What, you pulled it and it hanged off, or was it hanging
Now,
off?
I poured it to open it and run go back. Anyway, then the sink the taps in the sink unit in the kitchen, every time you lifted it to come water, it won't come out the tap, it's coming out where you lifted it. So it was
He hasn't done that yet.
and he hadn't done that so far. Anyway, the other night, Sandra's relaxing on this long recliner.
Chaise lounge.
Yeah, chaise lounge, that's it. Recliner says, this don't feel very comfortable. I said, to be going in the deep. And I said, oh, probably where you're lying. Anyway, the next day, I said, something wrong with this, Dave? I said, why? I said, I'm sinking. I have to pull her out. I got right down, got right down. So I had to pull her out. And I said, what you done, Sandra? Anyway, we lifted the cushion off. They got broken slat in it, one missing. So she ended up basically sitting on it.
And it wasn't like that before you sat on it, though, was it?
No.
Oh,
Don't know.
look at the look she gave me there.
Don't know.
Anyway, so that happened. Anyway, got up this morning. I thought we get up fairly early.
Yeah.
We'd have showers and everything. I made a cup of tea in bed.
Yeah.
It was unusual. Sandra normally makes it. I thought, get up. Anyway, I said, what do you fancy for this breakfast? He said, I'll have a bacon sandwich. I said, okay, I'll get on with it. Anyway, by the time this, I got the television on and stuff like that. Bought our own Fire Stick over, by the way. So we've got English tea.
The Fire Stick works, does it?
Oh, yeah.
The tea.
The Wi-Fi ain't much good, but the Wi-Fi stick works. Anyway, so I said, I'll make it. I said, okay then. I just better go to cooker. I had the television go off. I thought, what's wrong with that? I said, have you turned that off? I said, no. I said, anyway, I tried the light in the kitchen. No power. So I went, okay then. So I went to the fuse box on the wall.
Like you do.
Opened it all up. Checked it all. All pushing up. They were all up. Checked them all. Pulled them all down. Pushed them all back. So I went, going down the corridor, knocking doors. Anyway, a lady come through with a dog. I said, excuse me, do you have electricity? Pardon? I said, I pointed to the right.
Electricity there?
Yeah. Anyway, I opens the door. They went, yeah. I said, trip switches up. They went, opened the box and I could see it. I know the trip switch. So I found it on there. I said, got no electricity. I'll send somebody round. He comes round. He went, no electricity. I went, yeah, I know. Anyway, we found out after, about 3 hours later, he phones us up. He said, we're on. Julia has gone down to the electricity board office to find what's going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently, this premises we took over belonged to a man and woman. Apparently, the bloke died 3-4 months ago. But he was married to this woman, and of course, she got kids, he got kids, but they were married, so they tried to argue who's getting the premises.
All right.
So basically, what is it doing? They had to renew the contract for the gas, electric. So I guess what happened this morning? Off you go.
So basically, they've rented it out.
Well, Whoever's given permission to rent it.
So the guy who's died, he wasn't in the flat, was he?
No, no.
You've looked in all the cupboards.
Oh yes. I found a few skeletons, but not lying. Anyway, so that ended up. Anyway, I got a message back for. Unfortunately, we can't do anything today.
Yeah.
So it'll probably have to be sometime tomorrow.
Mañana, they said.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean tomorrow. Well, it does mean tomorrow, but mañana doesn't really.
Yeah, but hang on, he's an English bloke.
Oh, is it?
He said, tomorrow. I said, your wife can speak Spanish, he said, yeah, 'cause she's Italian. I said, she can speak Italian. I said, tomorrow for you, Spanish next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, he says, I said, what are we going to do? Can't have a cup of tea, can't cook anything.
Right, you can't even have a cup of tea, can you?
No. And we've only had one cup of tea today.
And no TV.
No TV.
What are you doing at night?
Well, we've even got no lights.
Well, there you go then.
So,
hee-ho.
That's a good job I bought a torch from the UK with it.
So you can read.
Well, I can go to sleep. Anyway, so you've said tomorrow, he said, but he said, tell you what to do. He said, go out tonight, go out all day, go out, eat as much as you like. And he said, I'll give you 100 quid compensation.
There we go. Let's get a steak then.
Well, I've had something to eat.
They've already eaten. Didn't wait for us.
Well, you said you got the doctors.
I tell you what, I wouldn't be able to hear you if I hadn't gone to the doctors.
Hey?
Well, we had to have something because we only had a piece of a sandwich, one round of sandwich this morning because we got no bread.
All right.
That's why we was going.
I said we was going to go out shopping up the back of Donna to get a load of shopping in.
Right,
We don't want to get too much in case we're going to.
And you can't put it in the fridge.
Well, it's already, we got stuff in the freezer and everything.
So in the end, we said because we couldn't go out shopping, he said, well, I said, because we was going to go out shopping, he said, well, don't go out shopping in case you can't get electric fixed.
But they can't move us because they got nowhere
So-
else, so they say.
So we got meat in the deep freeze. Well, it's only chicken.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, you, as soon as the electricity comes back on, anything that can't be refrozen, just cook it.
Yeah.
You can just cook it and then put it back in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because you can refreeze cooked
Well,
chicken, can't
somebody
you?
said to me the other day, he said, how long can you put chicken in the fridge for? You know.
I know how you can put
No,
chicken
how
in the
long
fridge.
can you put chicken in the fridge for? Roughly.
3 days, 4 days.
A live one.
A live one.
This is what this bloke
He's been dying to tell that joke. He's been dying to tell. I can tell he's been dying. Let's see what these guys are saying. So, lids and jelly spoons. Here we are. And we're not even straight, are we? There we go. That's better. So here we go. So let's see what you're saying. Now, I did see that Graham asked if I'm going to see, what's his name again? If I'm going to see Damien again, and I am. I'm going for a walk with. Am I going for a walk with is it Neil or? I've got so many things going on. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. So Meetup Monday. Dr. Ears did that one.
Hey?
Pick up Damien at 8:35 in the morning. A morning walk with Mark Wiltshire tomorrow. So I'm actually picking up Damien at 8:35 at the Arona Gran, Costa Adeje. The Costa Adeje Gran. And then we're going to the Arona Gran and we're going to have a walk with Mark Wiltshire. So that's that one. So let's go going backwards now. 3 surgeons on, all right, Bob. And then the final X-ray on Sunday. Got my fingers and toes crossed. Cool dude. Are you meeting my mum and dad Thursday, Tim? They did mention Thursday, but we haven't sorted anything out. We haven't sorted any date, time, or place out yet. And they said they might be coming in the morning, which for Christina isn't that great, but she said you'd make an effort, wouldn't you? If I was taking out for pancakes or something. If it's not too early, she says.
Not before 11 o'clock.
Well, she doesn't even get up till 11
That's what I'm
o'clock.
saying, not before 11 o'clock.
Yeah, she doesn't get up till 11 o'clock. Well, she don't get up at all. I drag her out of bed at 11 o'clock. She's going, no, another dream, please, another dream. Charlie's asking which apartments. We don't want to shame the apartments online, do we?
No.
No. We don't want to shame the apartments. But they're not your typical tourist apartments in Los Cristianos and stuff. It's a little bit outside. It's the other side of the motorway.
It's
near
Mirverde.
Yeah, Mirverde. So it's in between Fanya Bay Village and Gran Sur, which is now ex-Sur.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that where you go shopping, is it?
Well, Ipadina, Panama.
Oh, yeah. It's cheaper, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got a nice butcher's there as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I had my bacon from.
And your chips. I'll tell you what I got. I got pancetta from Lidl the other day, and it was a big piece of pancetta, and it was fantastic. And they'd already cut the skin, so it was for the crackling, right?
Yeah.
What I didn't realise, they'd sliced it. It was bacon.
Yeah.
So I tied it up with string, and I did it as a joint.
Yeah. Never mind.
But that was good. Okay, so I'm going backwards now. You Wigan Pier.
We went to Lidl and Aldi on the bus,
Yeah.
and never again.
Never again.
We're unlucky with buses, we are.
We're not looking for buses this
You
way.
can't get a bus to there from
Yeah,
where
you
you
can.
are, can
You
you?
can.
Yeah.
Can you?
474.
474, and
No,
it's
447.
447. All right, and it stops where?
Outside Lidl.
Outside,
No,
well across the road.
Across the road from Lidl.
But
Okay.
we got there, when we came out, we just missed a bus.
No.
And then we waited for an hour, another one come, and they wouldn't let anybody on. He was called away, so he shut the door, says he couldn't have anybody on. He had to go somewhere else, problem. And we had to wait for another one.
An hour.
We was there an hour, we got ice cream in the trolley.
Uh-huh. In the bloody trolley.
That
Ice
was
cream in the
what
bloody
I was
trolley.
gonna say, that's what I was going to say.
Good evening, Tim. Okay, I'm going backwards here. Everybody saying hi. Sounds like a nightmare, says Care Studios. Had he not paid the bill?
Well-
I think it was the contract that ran out, you said, wasn't
It
it?
said the contract. Apparently, it said the contract. So
Not
it's-
bad weather? No,
so
it's not so bad.
basically, How can you get a new contract by 55 in 24 hours?
Well, you can get them in 10 minutes online.
So what then to do for that for me then?
I don't know, because it's the guy with the app. You need an app. I've got it on automatic brightness here, so if I move out of the centre of the screen, it does multimetering in the background there, so don't worry. So hit the thumbs up. Cleo is on. All right, Cleo. I just met Cleo. Orcus is on. Kalima in now, yeah. Unfortunately, we've got this. Yeah, and I'm supposed to be taking a picture of a villa today, but because we couldn't see La Gomera, which is the selling point, if you like,
Yeah.
they didn't want me to take the picture, so that's all right. Are you joking? Playa de las Americas is full now. That Mare Nostrum resort is closed. They lost 1,000 beds. Yep.
Can't get no accommodation anyway.
No accommodation. You might get one at my guide, but he's not been in the hut all week since you asked.
Yeah.
I looked again today. He's not there. Damien's last day. Yes, we're going for breakfast tomorrow. I told you that, didn't I? Yeah. So I'm picking up Damien. Then we're going to pick up Mark. Go for a walk. 45 minutes back to Arona Gran, and then we're going to go somewhere for breakfast. I'm not sure where we're going yet, but.
Yeah, let me know. I might be there, Johnny. If I'm going to let you to
Well, I'll come and pick you up then. I'll come and pick you up. We'll come back here and we'll go and have breakfast down at Laura's. I want to try that.
Okay.
Yeah? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Be about 10:30 though.
Yeah. Well, I'll ring you if we got electricity.
Don't call me because I've got my phone and my thing. Yeah. So when I'm finished, I'll call you.
Yeah. But when I say in the morning, yeah. If I got electricity early in the morning,
Right.
I will ring you.
Oh, let me know. Okay.
He'll be cooking
Una jara para mí, por favor.
He'll be cooking breakfast.
Oh, unless you want to come
Did
down.
you want one?
Yeah,
Unless you want to come down to me, for my breakfast. Or I'll
Your
come down
breakfast.
to you.
Well, that bacon butter that you finished cooking.
That's it gone. That's gone back.
Is it still in the pan?
No, it's gone. I took it out of the pan and put it in the fridge.
put it back in the fridge. He hadn't even switched it on.
Oh dear. And we're back in the room. Okay, that was that then. So let's see what we're doing now. Are you having a belly buster breakfast? No, I'm not. We're gonna have a normal breakfast tomorrow. That was a typical belly. Yeah. Alan Fraser, good evening, Tim. Good evening, everyone. Hope you have a great Monday night. Just a quick pop in and say hello down ahead of us a few days. Enjoy your trip. He listens to me sometimes when he's driving. So when he's on, and I know he's on, and he's listening in the background driving, I just go, watch out!
Down you mean, good boom.
Boom! There we go. Cool dudes. Right, so it's 64 days and we'll have a meet-up or two with a bit. Terry and Louise are coming. Do you remember Terry and Louise? They were here as well. Big Terry.
Is it Anne and David coming over next
He
month?
was with us when we came.
Yeah, and I
I think they're coming next month because we messaged them and said, will you be over in February? He said, no, they was coming over in March.
March.
Yeah, 'cause we were in March last year because you'd had your own.
Mi niña, ¿qué tal bien? Oh, muy bien. ¿Otra here también?
With Lima.
Con Lima.
Are you having another
I'll have another one. Once she's there.
Yeah.
one
Sin?
normal and one with Lima.
Gracias. You're right, kid.
Yeah.
Be there in March, Suzanne.
Yes.
March. I keep looking at me.
Yeah.
I should be looking at you.
March, yeah. Because
Cool,
I
dude.
remember, I said to her, will you be over in February? He said, no, March. If you remember, they was here in February last year. We couldn't come because I had my
That's
alien.
right.
So I missed them because we could March.
No. Who came up here with us then when we came up here? We had another couple with us. When we was with Tim.
I can't remember who it was.
We won't tell Dave.
I'll wait for yours to come. Bookends, as I recall. The 19th. Kalima very bad in Lanzarote. Some planes being redirected to Fuerteventura. April the 15th, says Chris Godfrey.
They had snow the other day, Lanzarote.
Yeah. Well, we had snow as well, up on the mountain.
Yeah, a few days ago.
I was looking to come April, but it's too expensive.
Is it? I think it's going to get a lot more expensive, to tell you the truth, because I think the flights are going to be. More expensive.
Yeah.
Because, well, for the simple reason that they're trying to stop people flying. So I think they're just going to put the prices up to stop people flying.
Yeah, but it's not going to do the island much good, is it? It's not going to do the island much good.
Actually, the islands, if you look at the statistics, right,
Yeah.
we are full, we are saturated,
Yeah.
right? And when you put the price of the flights up, we're still full,
Yeah.
but people spend more.
Yeah.
Because the people who can afford the higher flights spend more money per head.
Yeah.
So there's a thing that's been going on for like 10 years now called Agenda 2030, where they want sustainable tourism on the island.
Yeah.
We talked about it on Balcony Banter a few times, and the sustainable tourism basically means we want to have tourists, but not at the expense of the environment.
Yeah.
And if you can imagine 6 million visitors, they're going to create a load of rubbish, a load of this, that, and the other. So what they're trying to do is to make a better quality holiday centre by only allowing 5-star hotels to be built the last 10 years, right? And so they're expecting now to get the less people on the island at the same price point.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that that's pushing the cheap holiday out, but it isn't, because there will still be plenty of cheap and cheerful holidays to be had, just not as many.
Like mine.
Just not as many, right? Just not as many. Yeah. And cheap and cheerful doesn't mean that you can't afford it. It means that you've got more money to spend on local hotels and stuff, isn't it? Not hotels, local restaurants and what have you, you know. But the all-inclusive,
You've had a donation.
I've had it, I know, it's Ray Duffy. Mr. Duffy, I'm going walking tomorrow, I promise, Ray, I promise, because I've got 2 people waiting for me. You all right, Chris, there? Anything you need?
You might have 3. Sandra might come.
Are you sat properly?
Oh, for me,
Yeah. And are you going to eat here? What do you want? You want some croquettes, yeah?
If we eat here, I have some croquettes.
Okay. But you've already eaten, right?
We've had here.
Well, I'll just cook when I get home then. I'll just warm up the pork from yesterday. Is that all right? Yeah, because we can't really afford to eat out, can we? If we got food at home, we might as well have that.
That's what we've been doing, because we haven't been
Exactly.
out much.
Exactly.
In fact, that's is that only the second meal in a fortnight?
No,
I've
third.
had? Third one I've had out in a fortnight.
But that's Sunday lunch.
And I had Sunday lunch, yes.
Where'd you go for Sunday lunch?
Yeah, we went down Portugal.
You know where we went
You know
to?
Oh, where I
the
met you
White
last time, yeah?
Horse?
Yeah, you know
No,
where
that
we
was
went
the
to the
time
White
before.
Horse.
Yeah.
That's changed hands again.
Then we went for we go round to the Irish Rose.
That's
Covered
closed down.
Mm-hmm.
That's closed.
So we ended up in the old lodge.
In the
Remember
where?
the old lodge.
At the other end.
We don't go out down there.
Still.
Apparently, years ago, Jack Duffler used to own it.
The Coronation Street.
Yeah,
Bill
yeah.
Tarney.
Yeah.
He used to own that.
Oh.
There were a couple of years ago where we looked. There was only one bloke. It was never no people in it. That bloke was sitting outside.
I think
all
it was
the world
closed
by
last time.
Luckily, it's from side out. Nobody ever went in.
No.
But apparently, said the White Horse went back to Georgie Floyd,
That was last
the
time.
original Georgie Floyd.
Yeah.
Then something else now. The
It's
Irish
gone to
Rose
the
on the
Galway
corner.
Girl
That's
Yeah, well, the
It
Galway
used to
girls
be down-
moved, didn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, well, it used to be downstairs.
Yeah.
Now it's gone up to the White Horse where we met.
Oh, where you had
That's
some.
Sunday.
Okay, right, okay.
So we ended up the old lodge at Portugal Lodge.
That was lovely yesterday.
Sunday lunch, £8.95.
£8.95.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
As with 6 veg,
Yeah.
or we had beef.
What, like 6 sprouts?
No,
Or
no,
3
we
sprouts
had-
and 3 carrots?
No, we had carrots,
Yeah.
cabbage,
Peas.
broccoli, sprouts,
Cauliflower.
potatoes, roast potatoes,
Oh, wow.
potatoes, stuffing, Yorkshire pudding,
You got stuffed?
and beef.
It was beautiful.
No, we didn't have chicken.
No chicken. Well, you got plenty of chicken in the fridge.
We could have chicken, yeah.
You got plenty of chicken in the fridge,
Yeah,
haven't
but
you?
it's live.
Michael McGuinness says, Mind Coach, the 2030 climate policy, rich people on holiday, poor people stay at home and save the planet. Michael McGuinness, total rubbish, but thank you for your opinion. What it means is we go back to the stage where the sustainable planet, sustainable holidays are better quality holidays offered, right? And not this abusing the island without taking in the culture. I think the biggest problem is that a lot of places here is like Blackpool with sun, right? And well, they want to get away from that. They want you to appreciate this Canarian culture. They want to appreciate the scenery, the things that Canary Islands have got to offer that maybe somewhere else doesn't have to offer.
Yeah.
And also, there's a lot of people staying away because they think that Tenerife is like fish and chips and,
No.
you know, and it isn't that. So what we want to do is to attract the people that think that we're just fish and chips and glorified karaoke
You
bars.
can get lovely fish and chips on the
I know you can, but
But then you can also get lovely Canadian meals.
some of my friends, right? They like to go to Florida, or they want to go to the Maldives, or they holiday in other certain places. And I say, come and visit, and they say, what? Tenerife? It's Oik's paradise, you know? And I say, no, it's not. We're normal people, you know? So the Agenda 2030 is increasing the quality of the holidays you can have here to attract those other people.
Yeah.
We're not saying if you're poor, stay at home, which is what Michael was saying. That's not the thing, you know.
Yeah.
And it'll end up being a byproduct anyway of the island if travel gets more expensive.
Yeah.
And of course, holidays are commodities as well, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, if there's a lot of demand for it, the prices are going to go up as well.
So it's like now this week it's half term for the kids.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
the prices got up on the flights and everything.
Because we were
I
going to
mean,
get a flight
a
home
friend of
tomorrow.
ours was going to come out because she works at school,
Yeah,
because that's the only time she could take off.
yeah.
And then we priced flights up from her and her husband just to come out for a week, and nearly £700.
Yeah, but the thing is, don't forget that the British have had it nice, have had it good, right? My daughter flies from Munich And she can never get a flight under 350 euros.
Yeah.
And she's got to pay for a kid now who's 3 years old.
Yeah.
She's got to pay full price.
Yeah.
So it costs her nearly £1,000 to get out whenever she comes, and she's staying with us.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you've had it good, really.
I
mean, these €17 flights and cheeky weekends and all that, you know.
I was talking to somebody yesterday who lives in Panama, come from Spain. But they flew up from Malaga Airport yesterday
morning.
and £90 return each. That's with the case as well.
Yeah.
Euros.
Yeah, but from Malaga, that's not far, is it?
€90 each. That's for the case as well. That's return. So it can't be bad. We paid 321
For the two of you.
for two, and that's with the bags as well.
That's not too bad. I mean, 150 is a really good price,
Yeah.
you know, for a return flight for one person.
Yeah, well,
You know?
Then I was talking to a bloke who sat by me on the way out. He comes from Shropshire, not far from where we live. And he said, he's only booked one way. His wife lives out here. He said, how much do you think I paid? I said, 40 quid, 50 quid. He said, £12.99.
$12.99. You know, well, yeah, I mean, if you can get them for that, you know, well, good on you, you know what I mean?
Never seen them for that much.
I mean, some of these, you know, if you go on
Because
Skyscanner
the
and stuff
kids are
like that.
breaking up now.
Well,
It's
if you're
all
not-
gone sky high.
Yeah.
If you're not specific date and you look at it, you said flight out there tomorrow for £6, you're going to take it, aren't you?
That's true. That's true. I'd take it any day of the week.
But he could have got us home tomorrow. If we decided to have gone home tomorrow, he could have gone home. It was 190, wasn't it,
€183
to get home if we'd have gone
That's for
tomorrow.
two of us, one way, and the bags.
That's not too bad. I mean, we can go to the mainland and we can go to the other islands very cheap.
Yeah.
Because we're residents here, so we get 50% off.
Yeah.
So we can get dirt cheap flights. But it's still more expensive for me to fly to Lanzarote sometimes than some people can get to Heathrow
Yeah.
or you know, to London. Terry Lee says, I bought in Callao 21 years ago before it was very Spanish Canarian. It changed over the years, but returned back to a lot of Spanish restaurants. It does, yeah. I mean, the culture they're looking at now is...
21 years ago, it was barren out here.
Yeah.
Because some of the reps that we knew from who were on the timeshare, they were in the new places out here. And I said, oh, it's dead out here.
Cole's place is on. All right, Cole, you coming over soon? Remember the early 2000s getting easy jets from Liverpool Airport to Ibiza or Mallorca for 99p each way.
Yeah.
I visited Tenerife in the past. I searched for the beautiful castles, culture, galleries, etc. I could only find barren landscape, sun, sand, cheap drink, food. I looked in the wrong place.
You must have done.
I don't know. I mean, it's
Barren.
if you go to the north, Tenerife Northman, go and subscribe to his channel. He shows you all the culture there, and there's an old hotel that's been redone,
Yeah.
and go and have a look at that. But yeah, there's all the monastery up in the north. There's the
Park.
well, yeah, Laurel Park is a yeah, but there's
We went, done them all.
there's the what's it called? I can't remember the name of it now. The theatre, the one with the big thing, and right next to that there's the Tree Paradise place, and there's plenty of museums, and also every little village has got its own little culture and its own little church, and they've got the walkways of the almond blossom walkways. So there's a lot more to do than sun, sea, sand, and sangria. But I know what you're trying to say, Michael McGuinness, and you're not gonna sway me in any way, shape, or form. So you live in your little world, and I live in my little world.
When we went to up Mount Teedy with the trip when we first come out, little church on Villaflor.
Oh yeah,
Around the island, jump on the bus.
that's also true. That's also true.
I think we got here about 6:30.
Now there's a 5 o'clock bus that leaves the San Eugenio the San Eugenio bus station.
Yeah.
Just before 5,
Yeah.
or just after, no, just before 5, and that one gets here in time for today. But if it's late coming from Los Cristianos or late getting through the stuff, then there's no problem there.
You said to me, you're commenting on what was it? You are standing on the right side of the road, aren't you? And I said, Tim, what do you think I look like?
He's the bus driver.
Nick Wiltshire. Charles, what happened to your team on Saturday? Oh dear. Craig, thanks for sharing my dad's channel. There you go. Pearson's Adventures as well. Craig's doing a great job today. Cole's placing touring down your way soon. I'll drop you an email. There you go. We've still got 124 people watching, which is more than about 5 minutes ago. There's only 89. So thank you for joining in. If you just joined in, my name's Tim and this is Chris. And this is Steve and Sandra. And we're in a place called El Abli, spelt with a J, Jabli. Lovely Jabli. In Kahasavaki on Costa Adeje, and it is Costa Adeje. It's not the famous Costa Adeje, but it is Costa Adeje. And we go live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 5:55. Monday is Meetup Monday, where you're the star. If you're coming over and you want to say hello and tell a story, then come on. Wednesday is Balcony Banter. This week is on Juliani Nendel's channel, link in the description. And Friday is Freaky Friday, where I go out and get away from Chris and have too many beers and lie about it on the way home. And so you want to join me on that? I have been walking. That's every Friday. Yeah. I have been walking Monday to Friday, but lately I've had so much on and I was ill that I haven't done it. So tomorrow there is a walk, 9 o'clock, from Arona Gran in Los Cristianos. We're going to go somewhere we don't know yet. Just join us on that. I've got 2 people joining us. And
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3 or 4. So it will let me know because I'm picking Damien up at 8:30 at Arona Gran. Yeah. So I'll have to pick you up then at 8:15.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
I'm the walker. Sandra's not the walker.
Having my tea again watching you, rugby woman. Ah, hello Karen. This rugby woman is Karen. She was here last week. And she said she'll see me later, and then we didn't meet on Friday because it chucked it down. But I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope that you and your team got home safely, which obviously you did. And Craig's put Juliani Nendel's on again. Cool dude. So, I lost 4 people now. Well, am I warm enough? She's fine. She's got a wrap. She's got everything, and she made me bring a cardie as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She made me bring a cardie.
If you don't want your cardie, give Sandra.
No, I'm all right. I'm the same as Chris warm enough.
Sandra left a cardigan behind on the bed.
Yeah, I only bought one. I think I left one on.
Take you down the cardie.
No, I've frozen now as well.
Still moving.
Oh no, I'm still moving. There you go. Ray Duffy, 530 with the big case. Now 830 from Edinburgh, Jet 2. $5.95 a week in the Royal Palm. $2.50 car hire from Andrew. Food and beer. There we go. Food and beer.
And that includes the price.
Ray's saying it's 5.30 with a big case.
Yeah.
Now it's 8.30 from Edinburgh, Jet 2, and he's paying $5.95 a week in Royal Palm and $2.50 car hire.
It's not bad. Not bad.
So I'm going to order a bag of chips now and some croquettes. Yeah? Was that close? Do you want to watch Christina choking? No? Can you do it again? It was close. It nearly went down the wrong thing.
That's not funny.
Can you croak that again, Chris?
No comment.
No comments. No comments.
No comment. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting cooler now. The sun's gone down.
Anyway, since the last time we met last March, I've retired.
We're going to have something to eat at home.
We're going to have something to eat at home, aren't we? But I'm hungry now.
We'll get a bag of chips.
Bag of chips.
They were lovely,
No,
by the way.
yeah, but the thing is, if I order a bag of chips now, they won't come for an hour.
It wasn't that
Well, ask
bad.
him how long, because we don't wait that long. It really depends how many people ordering food.
I know.
There's not people ordering food, is it okay?
250, wow, sounds like a lot. You can't get a car on the island at the moment. As I say, we're pretty full. And
No, we don't bother with a car, we just jump the bus.
Mark Wiltshire says, now I'm confused, Tim. No difficult, I know. Are we having coffee breakfast? Okay, the way that this has happened is I've booked to come to you for a walk. It's Damien's last day, so he said, do you want a breakfast? So I said, we'll go for a walk with Mark and then we'll have breakfast. So if you want to join us on the breakfast, that's fine. And also, because the weather was turning, I wasn't too sure whether we're going to go for the walk or not. So we said, if the weather's bad,
We go for breakfast.
we pick you up and just go for breakfast. But it looks like we're going to get a walk in if you want. But we will decide at 8:45 tomorrow morning what we're going to do. So no confusion. Do whatever you want to do. And we decide at that point in time what we're doing. Okay?
When you've met up.
When we've met up. If we sort of say, let's power walk for an hour somewhere and lose a load of weight, or
No chance.
should we drive drive to Laura's and have a double breakfast?
That's more like you.
So there's no confusion. We do whatever we like. I think, yeah, we do
Since we
whatever we
met
like.
up, you haven't lost much weight, have you, really?
Well, you see, it's called equilibrium.
Yeah.
You see,
I have that.
I gain exactly the same amount of weight as I lose.
Yeah.
So I've lost about 30 kilos.
Which way?
I've lost 30 kilos since we last met.
He's lost 2 stone.
But I gained 30 kilos.
Well, the last time we met,
So it's like equilibrium.
I was 14.5 stone.
You're 14 and a half stones.
Yeah.
How big were the stones?
It's big as yours.
Big as my stones.
Yeah. And I'm down to 12, just over 12.
Just over 12 stones.
He's lost
Yeah.
2 stone.
Oh, here you go.
Because he had his op before we come.
Mhm.
His hernia op.
That's right.
And then he's lost.
That must have been a stone.
Must have been.
Yeah.
I don't know, because they don't take it out. They push it to wherever it's got to go, don't they?
Oh, do they? You're not taking it out?
No,
Yeah.
they push it up with
Well, they
gauze.
push it in and put gauze on and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So actually the gauze weighs something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
About
but
7
he's
grams.
lost weight. He's got
That's
to go
7
he's
grams,
got to go and get sorted, see why he's losing weight.
I think it's because of patch up work.
The pressure of work.
Now patch it up.
Work. That's a nasty 4-letter word, isn't it?
No, it's packed up.
You packed it up.
Yeah.
He hasn't
You
been
don't work anymore now.
Yeah.
What do you do then?
since January,
Yeah.
when he couldn't go because of having his arm.
Yeah.
He hasn't been back to work.
You're not going back either.
He thinks
No.
I'm keen.
You're finished now, are you?
Yeah.
You're done.
He's another kept man.
I'm 63 next month. Yeah.
I'm 63, you know.
Yeah, no, you are.
I'm not. I'm 62.
Yeah, but you're 63 in.
I'm 63 in September.
Yeah, but I'm older.
I'm 63 in September.
Only a few months, 6 months.
Yeah, but I'm 63 in March. Yeah. And I didn't work last year.
Mm-hmm.
So for, well, 4 years before I get my pension. So I said, Sandra, you can keep it.
Exactly. That's what I said. Christina keeps me, don't you, kid?
That's what I just said, another kept man. He didn't click on.
Another kept man. I'm another kept man. I'm a benefits cheat.
No, I don't claim.
I don't claim either. Yep, Christina's doing a party piece again.
I don't claim anything. Don't sideline, don't claim nothing. That's it. I said, well, I'll live off my savings.
That's what we did until the savings ran out 4 years before it should have done.
Yeah.
But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be begging soon when the taxman comes.
Does he come round here?
I don't know. Germany sent me a letter saying you got to declare the tax that on your pension you had in 2021, and I were hoping they were going to forget, but they didn't. So what happened then? I said, okay. They said, I filled the form in anyway,
Yeah.
and I knew how much it was going to be, and I've saved that amount of money anyway, but I put it in crypto,
Yeah.
So I lost it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I need to get some other stuff. But and then they said, oh, we just need to know how much you earned in Spain on the same year. I said, well, nothing. They said, yeah, but we need to know. I said, well, I'm just telling you now, I didn't do anything. They said, well, you got to go to the Spanish Hacienda and get a thing where it says you didn't earn anything. So they sent me a form, which I filled out. I took it to the Hacienda on Wednesday last week, and they said, oh, we're not going to sign that. I said, why not? So we don't do that. I said, well, I need that for the Germans so that they will blah, blah, blah. And then they sort of said, how much did you get? And I said, just a minute. They've told me that the money that I'm getting, I've only got to declare tax in Germany because it was earned over 25 years working for the company. Well, you've got to declare it here. So I thought, well, what am I going to do now? So I said, there's no like double taxation. You can't double tax it. I said, no, you can't double tax it. But then I looked in all the stuff, and Germany doesn't take a lot of tax out of this because it's like a pension.
Yeah.
So they tax it over 4 years or 5 years, and here they don't. So I'm a bit worried actually.
It's always moved.
No, they were not very nice.
See, you can always move. Nobody tells you.
Yeah.
If you move, nobody will tell us.
No, you see, I was like up front with everybody, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell them, yeah, sure. And they said, oh, I'll sign this, But I've signed this thing now to say that I'm tax resident here, which I am, right? And but I reckon they're gonna go after me. Yeah. The good thing is I don't earn anything.
You can pay tax if you don't earn anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only thing you can pay tax on is your pension.
Yeah, but yeah,
But you're already being paid tax.
I've already paid tax on the pension in Germany.
So they can't tax you twice.
Yes, they can.
Haven't they?
Yeah, because what they say is that the percentage that you pay the German stuff isn't the same as the percentage here.
They tell them you want. It's a lower over German door, are you?
Well, if you take it as a lump sum, which I did, right, they tax it over 5 years, so
Yeah.
I owe them €4,700,
Yeah.
which is okay.
Yeah.
I'll pay that, right?
Yeah.
But if I have to tax it here, it's 26 grand. Which I don't have. And I'm hoping they're just going to say, oh, we don't tax you twice. You pay the 4,700 and we'll take that off the 26. So you owe us 22.
I know. You can always do. You can always do a British Prime Minister.
I think I'll be a British Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he don't pay the tax, does he? Well,
No.
he only pays tax for what he earns. Yeah.
I
He
earn
don't
anything.
clear what his wife earns, so he's a multi-millionaire.
Exactly. But don't worry about it, ladles and jelly spoons. Are you going to support the channel? No, I can't even do that anymore.
You've been taxed on you.
I'll be texting it. I was always saying if I go over a certain amount, right,
Yeah.
on the YouTube thing,
Yeah.
then I got to register it. But I've been under that,
Yeah.
because I've kept the channel low,
Yeah.
right? But now they're sort of saying, no, it's every penny over the.
Over the threshold.
Maybe somebody
So what you'll have to start doing,
knows
instead of doing 3 times a week, you'll have to do it once a week.
Yeah. Angry Velos is giving me some great advice here. Pensions can only be taxed at source. So if you earn in Germany, you pay in Germany. There you go. Thanks.
If you've earned nothing in the UK, you don't pay no tax.
I haven't earned anything in the UK since 1988.
But I get taxed in the UK.
You do?
Yes.
Well, Chris doesn't get taxed in Germany, do you? On the pension. But she doesn't earn enough because the pension's below the taxable threshold.
Yeah. But I get taxed in the UK,
Yeah.
even if I'm not working.
They can't get blood out of a stone. At the end of the day, Tim, Sodom, get another beer.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Maria, otra jarra para mí, por favor. Sí.
Because if you've got private pensions, then you get taxed on them.
See, it's not a private pension. This one, it was anyway. I don't want to say this online, just in case.
I got it. Let's do a magic trick.
It's a magic trick. Yeah.
Disappear.
It's called the Altersvorsorge in German. Altersvorsorge. But there you go. I appreciate that, Alan. Most of the time I'm in the background, however, I do watch everyone, including you. Cool dude. Cool dude. So we're going to finish it now. It's 18:56. We've been on an hour. Actually, we haven't been on now because I was late.
Yeah,
But there you go. Is my battery empty now, is it?
don't know. Maybe sometime, you know.
There you go.
But ma-
So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn you around for Chris, and she's going to say hello and goodbye. She looks really tiny down here, but there you go.
Hello and goodbye.
Hello and goodbye. So, am I going home to cook,
Yeah.
or should I run and get a Chinese?
And before this,
It's only a £5, isn't it? Or a tenner for a fried rice or something. Oh no, we'll heat up yesterday's meal again.
yeah,
no worries.
We're going to heat up yesterday's meal again.
that's
Okay.
good, yeah.
So, it's a bit grey now because of the Kalima, and it's gone a little bit chilly. They're going to turn you around for these guys. They're going to say ta-ra. This is Steve.
I'm going to say, sure.
Okay, cool. But we're going to see you before March, aren't we?
Before we go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll meet up.
Yeah. Might have to clean your spare bedroom out.
Come on Friday and do Sticky 13. Damien won 200 euros.
We've been playing that at Calypso. What's it called? The Calypso, isn't it?
Yeah.
By the Boriquin in by San Eugenio.
Okay.
Been down there at the Calypso. They have afternoon entertainment, and we've got a group of friends, and we've had a laugh. And we've been playing that sticky watch. I only had one card left.
So you were
in the
sticky?
day.
Yeah, she was sticky.
And you were moist before that?
Yeah, no, I was
And
moist.
I was pretty moist.
Yeah, but a friend, one of our group won it. One of our group won it on last Wednesday. Had a round of drinks.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, what's happened?
Christina's bottling.
Oh dear.
You're bottling out again, Christine. Christine was bottling it out then.
She was bottling. Ladles and jelly spoons. There you go.
I think we got some English weather coming.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright. So tomorrow, walk at 9 o'clock in the morning with Damien and Mark. We might end up filming the video, the breakfast as well or not, as the case may be. And it didn't charge.
It's only halfway up, yeah.
Oh dear.
Mine has.
Then swap the cable on yours for his. Unplug your phone. Yep.
Okay. Oh dear.
They've done it there.
A bit chilly, we're like.
So, Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can support it right here. And you can subscribe for free right here. And I'm going to put the merchandise in the corner up the top. So this is Tim, Steve, Sandra, and the lovely Christina.
Christine.
And for those of you not sure, it's spelt Christine. It's spelt Christine with an E, but Germans pronounce the E, so it's Christine. It's not Christina, it's Christine. Spelt Christine, pronounce the E.
Smells like the
English Christine, like the car, the Stephen King car. The nasty piece of work that Stephen King's car is,
yeah,
that's her.
but I am just nasty inside, so
You're just nasty inside.
you won't see it. Everybody thinks I'm really nice.
She is really nice. Ladies and gentlemen, don't listen to a word she says. Well, listen to all her words. But we'll see you on the next one. See you tomorrow morning. Bye. Don't forget, I've done all the thing now with the. I've done the end, right?
Yeah.
And I got to do the end again now. because the graphic only comes up for the last 30 seconds. So before, when I said Google thinks you might like this one, I totally lied, because it's this one they think. And here's the support, and here is the subscription, and there's the merch, and we'll see you. Wouldn't want to be you. We're not gone yet, so don't say anything stupid. And I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid.